All right, Shalom. First off, I'm going to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Yahweh being the Heavenly Father's true name, Yahweh Shai being the name of his only begotten Son. Giving double honor unto the elders and the apostles, a great millstone who rule well and teach well. And peace, blessings, and salutations to all you walking throughout the four corners of the earth, continuing to push and do the works in truth and sincerity. All right, this is Brother Mashai, one of the men coming up under the branch out here in the morning camp. And I'll just here with a quick lesson. Really just I'm gonna probably title it Milk. Really going just a few precepts going in on honoring the elders, and really inspired off the clip that Elder Apostle Gabar posted about the guy from Sakari by the name of Alizar. Pretty much he didn't he the first people that should have came to his mind when the other guy that he was on the live with asked him the question should have been the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, but that wasn't obviously what he was said. All right, for the brothers that watched that clip. So I just thought I'd grab a few precepts really going in on why we must and have to honor the elders and the apostles. All right, of course we do that through I want to say giving tithes, but giving tithes is another way, but because it's not just a saying, it's really going in on teaching the things that they've been teaching. All right, but without further ado, we're gonna get right into it. This 1 Timothy 5:17. It says, "Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine." All right, so it says, "Let them be counted worthy of double honor." Okay, because and it said they who labor in the word and doctrine. Okay, the elders and the apostles are the ones who are the only reason that there's camps out here ultimately. All right, because if it wasn't for the elders and the apostles, and of course their elders, all right, and on that have through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Rashai have been awoken to this truth and really trickling on down, all right, to the four main elders and the apostles, all right, their elders on down. A lot of these camps wouldn't be here. All right, so that's definitely why, and this is in understanding and knowing that this is true. That's definitely why we give them double honors. All right, and like I said, of course we give them tithes and whatnot, but it's ultimately like the scripture says. I'm gonna get it. All right. 2 Timothy chapter 3. 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 14. It says, "But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them." All right, so it says continue in the things that you have learned. So continue teaching the things that you've been learned, all right, and that's been assured of, right? Knowing of whom thou hast learned them, all right? So you got to know who taught you this as well and acknowledge that, all right? I mean, these scriptures aren't here. These scriptures aren't here for no reason. All right, Paul said it for a reason, because once again, if it wasn't for the elders and the apostles, shit, I wouldn't be here saying what I'm saying right now. All right, because I heard them break these scriptures down. So from here, I'm gonna go to 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, starting at verse 12. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 12, and I really kind of had to look around, look at cross references, and go into the commentaries, see what other precepts they brought or added onto it. So, but it's 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 12, "And we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you and are over you in the Lord, and admonish you to esteem them very highly in love for their work's sake, and be at peace among yourselves." All right, so it says what? To know them which labor among you and are over you, all right? And it's obvious, okay, clearly the elders and the apostles are the ones that taught us this truth, okay? So they're the ones that are over us, all right? And not just the elders of the four main elders, right? But also even the apostles and the men coming on down, all right? 10 years plus, okay? we give them double honors too. All right, because once again, you had to learn from them, and like there's a precept that just came up in my mind. Um, Another reason why we are to continue to teach and simply follow the directions the elders and the apostles give. Con. And really, it's just precepts, to show why we are to honor the elders and the apostles. Because really, that answer, pretty much, the answer that that dude gave, really it was the wrong answer, and he was really in the wrong spirit. All right, because obviously, what he's teaching, all right, he was taught it by the elders and the apostles. All right, a lot of the facts and truths that he's teaching out there, okay, knowing who the Israelites are, he learned it from the elders and the apostles of Grand Millstone. All right. But this is Hebrews 13 and 17. Obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls, as they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you. All right, so it says to obey them that have the rule over you and submit yourself. So it's not just in obeying and of course in actions. Okay, you take heed to what the advice you're given, but teach what was taught, or teach what they teach. All right, because if you're not teaching what they're teaching, then that's going off. All right, that's not submitting yourselves onto. That's not submitting yourself onto the elders and the apostles. Right. So from here, let's grab. I'll reread verse 13 again. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 13. And to esteem them very highly in love for the work's sake, and be at peace among yourselves, right? All right, because they're the ones who taught you this truth, plain and simple. And ultimately, really, they really, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah, using them, they really save your life too. All right. So from here, let's go to Titus, chapter 1, and verse 9. I'll start at 7. Titus 1 and 7, for a bishop must be I don't know if I should just get to the point. I'll just read down from 7. Titus 1 and 7, for a bishop must be blameless as the steward of the Most High, not self-willed, not soon angry, not given to wine, no striker, not given to filthy lucre, but a lover of hospitality, a lover of good men, sober, just, holy, temperate, holding fast the faithful word as he hath been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine to exhort and to convince the gainsayers. All right. That's the main point I wanted. All right, verse 9 here says, holding fast the faithful word as he hath been taught. So once again, holding on to the things that you've been taught and teaching in the ways that it's been taught. All right. And I just want to look up this word real quick. Bishop. Greek word episkopos. An overseer, a man charged with the duty of seeing that things to be done by others are done rightly. The superintendent, elder, or overseer of a Christian church. All right. Yeah, Khan. All right. So pretty much that falls into the category of the elders and the apostles. All right. I know there's an elder by the name of that's out there in New York that by the name of Elder Bishop Sakaran. Okay. So hey, that's another elder right there. All right. So so from here, let's grab 2 Timothy 1 and 13. Second Timothy 1 and 13. hold fast the form of sound words which thou hast heard of me. And just real quickly, matter of fact, I'll start at 1. This is 2 Timothy 1:1. Paul, an apostle of Yahushua Mashiach, by the will of the Most High, according to the promise of life which is in the Mashiach, to Timothy, my dearly beloved son, grace, mercy, and peace from the Most High, the Father, and the Mashiach Yahushua our Lord. So I just want to start up to show this is Paul speaking to his son Timothy, right? Verse 13. Hold fast the form of sound words which thou hast heard of me in faith and love which is in Yahushua HaMashiach. All right. So what? Hold fast the words that you've been it says hold fast the form of sound words. All right. Once again, continue, okay, to teach the way that it was taught. All right. So going back to that individual by the name of Eleazar, okay, from Sakari, really for him to not mention the elders and the apostles being his head, that's not him giving double honors unto the elders and the apostles. All right. So that's really just my little take through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashai. I just thought I'd do a lesson on that. Giving double honors unto the elders and the apostles, a great millstone. And call Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, for putting the spirit upon me to do this quick lesson. And Lord's will is satisfying with that. Oh, Salaki. And peace, blessings, and salutations to all you Wakim, continuing to push and do the works in truth and sincerity. With that, Shalom.